mentioned a program open today that Obama trying to distract people from the economy. The economy is so bad, he's out there today in Atlanta, the 89th Annual Disabled American Veterans Convention, and he is talking up the war in Afghanistan, talking up the war in Iraq. Listen to this.
Our nation has had vigorous debates about the Iraq war. There are patriots who supported going to war and patriots who opposed it. But there has never been any daylight between us when it comes to supporting the more than 1 million Americans in uniform who have served in Iraq. Far more than any conflict since Vietnam.
Really? There's never been any daylight between us when it comes to supporting the more than 1 million Americans in uniform in Iraq. Why? The hell you say, Barack? The hell you say? You and your party attempted to undermine those million uniformed personnel day in and day out for 4 years. Harry Reid, this war is lost. Biden, that surge won't work. These guys are crazy. Here's Obama himself from January 14, 2007 on Slay the Nation.
We cannot impose a military solution on what has effectively become a civil war. And until we acknowledge that reality, we can send 15,000 more troops, 20,000 more troops, 30,000 more troops. I don't know any expert on the region or any military officer that I've spoken to privately that believes that that is going to make a substantial difference on the situation on the ground.
We all wanted victory in Iraq, he said. We all wanted victory in Iraq. He's trying to make people forget that he did everything he could to ensure defeat in Iraq. And now Joe Biden, the vice president, out there saying Obama's greatest accomplishment is Iraq. And now there's never been any daylight between us when it comes to supporting the more than 1 million Americans and blah, 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 blah. And then we can't oppose a military solution. The surge isn't going to work. We can't do that. Nobody thinks that'll work. We can't. History revisionism right before your very eyes. Here's